it's going to be a good night. It's been a good day, doubleheader sweep. If you listened earlier today around the college baseball, into this full house. I'm really proud to have been asked to do this because I am, as many of you are, of this community, dating back to when there were payphones on the street corner and Kresge's and the little blue-haired lady at Dime Bank that ran the elevator. I loved the days back in the day. And then as it relates to the radio station that I have the grand fortune of being associated with, and a connection that I found in a photograph that is connected to this theater back in early 1950s. It's pretty well documented. There was the premiere of Battle Hymn, and Rock Hudson was here. And not only did they celebrate like we're celebrating tonight, they celebrated the entire week. And I found this photograph from 1952 that is Ray Ulmer, the original man on the street from WMOA. And I couldn't help but think, that's pretty cool, but I couldn't help but think about the boardroom meeting when he said, hey, let's get an elephant. And that's how it turned out. And then where did you get an elephant? Maybe it was easier back then. And then the insurance part of it struck me. And I'm thinking if I can get clearance, maybe well, I don't want to ruin any surprises, but I think that's pretty cool back in the day. WMOA. So what we're doing here is asking doctors to dance. And it doesn't sound like it's that hard of a deal. I think in some divine notion, we all think we can dance or sing, but it's probably a different idea if we do it in front of a lot of people. The good fortune is we can't see you. You can only see us, but I know you're out there. And so we want to make sure you let them know that you're out there, all right, tonight? So with that in mind, next year we also might have the dance instructors, they just switch roles and they'll do surgery, and we thought, I would pay. I mean, I would think that would be cool if I could pick the subject. How many four-timers? How many people have been here all 4 times by a round of applause? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. How many first-timers? So maybe I can repeat a couple jokes, but no, I did 2 games today. I'm going to be really quiet up here tonight. Actually, I would ask that I have 2 kids, and all but one of them are boys. And that one is here tonight. She helps me a lot. That's Sailor. She is, official name is Sailor Frances Alvarez Wharff, out of the Republic de Guatemala, and she goes by Say Dog, is what her friends call her. And had I known when she graced my world that 14 years later, she would know everything. And she'll tell you, she knows everything. I would have named her Alexa had I known that. But anyway, what threw us off a little bit was the date this year. And I don't think the date of this changed as much as the date of Easter. Would you agree? It fell the last several years near April 1st, or April Fool's Day, as we like to remember it fondly. And so it threw us off a little bit. Because it's not even until next Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. But one of the April Fool's / Easter jokes that my daughter and I do, her idea, is to color a dozen eggs, and we hard-boil 10 of them, and you can see where the surprise comes in later. But the problem is we did it back on the 1st of April, and we've had these for a couple of weeks, and we might have forgotten to put them in the fridge a couple times, so they're getting old. And she said, Dad, I got a great idea. Why don't you take the eggs to the Dancing with the Dogs event and then pass them out to the people? And then they can eat them while they're watching it, and I thought that was a great idea. So we brought these. They're really nice. Well, they're pretty. They don't smell nice, but... So anyway, look at those. We did a good job, Say Dog. All right, so I'm going to pass these out to the people. That's a yellow one. Boom, that just happened. Good catch. So anyway, I'm glad, no, keep the lights up. I like that for a second. You know, that'll get me over one of my little phobias. I talk in front of a lot of people every day, but not while they're staring at me. So let me get a load of this. Look at the pretty people in this place. My goodness. You know, they say there's a statistic, even though 86% of all statistics are made up on the spot, there is a statistic that says 1 out of every 3 people are beautiful and brilliant. And the way you can tell is if you look to your left and you look to your right, if it ain't them, it must be you. Bill, don't even try it. You're out. More importantly, over the last 3 years, collectively, this group of people has collected over $150,000 thanks to you, many generous people. That money has benefited the Ronald McDonald House, Strahler Cancer Center, and this year all ticket sales and online fundraising will benefit the Ronald McDonald House of Columbus in Charleston. If you want to help a little bit more, if there are t-shirts left, I would tell you right now, please buy a t-shirt. Thank you, Ken, and Penny Weeks, discount signs and awnings. That is pure profit on the t-shirt sale. So if you would do that, please do that. And then, I'm kind of jacked up. I'm ready to get this party started. What do you think? It is at this time that I would invite the proprietor of your local McDonald's of Marietta and the reigning Marietta Area Chamber of Commerce Business Person of the Year, Laurie Strahler. Hey, here we are again, right?
We are.
Here we are again.
Wow.
So I'd like to think when we talked 4 years ago, this went from man, you think we can pull it off, to a must-see, sold-out, well done. So talk a little bit about how this started and how we got here again tonight.
Thank you. It's shocking to me. What began as a dream of mine, once this theater opened its doors, I knew that this was the place for Dancing with the Dogs. We never imagined it would be 4 years of a sell-out crowd. Yeah. And in the last 3 years, I told Johnny he couldn't say the exact number because I didn't tell anybody, but in the last 3 years, we have raised over $181,000 for charity. I am really amazed at your generosity and support. How lucky are we to live in such a great community? So thank you all. On a personal note, it has really been a pleasure getting to know these doctors. So imagine you call up a doctor you don't even know and you say, hey, what do you think about dancing in an event in April? You got to practice a lot and you have to raise money. It was difficult, but you know what they said? They told me it would be an honor. So that just made it so great because they are busy men and women with very big hearts. So thank you to the stars of our show tonight. The cast been so creative. It amazed me. There was paint and sip party. There was dance party with a purpose. Yes, I know some of you were there. Gun raffles, auctions, and many hours of practice, video creations, music selection, costume choices, and fundraising. These docs and instructors worked hard. So thank you so much to the wonderful people who all helped me, and of course Brian Anderson, my office manager. Johnny. I know he stepped off stage, but I tell everyone that you make this show complete. Thank you for your wit, your professionalism, and all you do here tonight. Our charity, Ronald McDonald House Charities, has touched many lives, providing a home away from home for families when they need it most. We are again sharing the proceeds from tonight with 2 houses, the Columbus and the Charleston. And here's a cool fact I haven't told anybody either. In 2018, these 2 houses provided a home for 306 families from our area. So when you drop your change in those coin collection canisters at McDonald's, you really do make a difference. Those coins at the Marietta McDonald's alone in 2018 totaled $8,428.50. That is a lot, but sadly, because of the cashless world we live in, donations are decreasing. So McDonald's is working very hard to work on some other ways, like on our app and things like that. So we're aiming to make it easy to donate to Ronald McDonald House Charities. So let's take a look at what this incredible charity does.
The gift of togetherness is what makes a family a family.
Whether you're overcoming struggles or having a rough day, if we are with each other, there's always happiness. For that moment that you see them smile and their excitement, everything else is gone.
It lets us, I don't know.
Be normal.
Yeah.
One of the most beautiful things about Ronald McDonald House is meeting other families. We've had times where all of our kids are playing together, there's oxygen tanks and feeding tubes, and it's no big deal because you're all going through it together.
It makes you feel like you're not alone.
He has some friends who are so great, they make even the worst days brighter.
We definitely feel peace when we know we're coming to Ronald McDonald House. The peace of knowing we can be together as a family.
My family is like my entire life. Every single one of my family members is like a piece of the puzzle that makes my life a whole. The strength that we find in each other, we give each other hope. That's what togetherness is.